Well, hello, curl friends and guys. Welcome back to my channel, The Silver Crown. And if this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much. We really appreciate you being here. Hope you'll stick around and give us some input and some tricks and tips that you do along your natural hair journey to make the ride a little bit smoother. And for those that are my new subscribers for this week and last week, we're glad you're here. We're looking forward to hearing from you. This is a very interactive channel. We do a lot of chatting and talking. So hopefully you'll have something that you would like to say or questions that you want to ask. All right, so let's just jump right into it. So before we get into it, let me just apologize for the lighting. I am in Las Vegas in a hotel. And you know, they try to keep the lights dim so that you can relax and whatever all else you had planned to do when you were in Las Vegas. You know, you ain't supposed to tell nobody. But anyways, so let me just apologize for the yellow hue because the lights are, that's just the way they are. Okay, so this is something that I hadn't really done on camera before because it takes a little while. And I probably won't do the entire thing on camera, but just to give you an idea of some of the stuff I do. My hair is freshly washed, and I have conditioner in it right now. Now, this is what I use. This is Shea Moisture's Jamaican, black castor oil soap, whatever you call it. Black soap. Black soap. That's what this is. I find that this soap gives a good lather, and I know some people are saying that lather isn't good for your hair. But when your hair is fine and thin like mine, and I have to use a lot, and it's high porosity in the front, I have to use something that's very cleansing to get any buildup off that I put on there to try to hold in moisture. So I use that today, even though I do have their shampoo with me. It's just that I've been traveling for the last couple of weeks and really taking shortcuts with my hair. Because of the different types of water that I've been dealing with the different states that I've been moving through. So some of it has been very drying to my hair. Anyway, and I've had to put a lot of product on it to try to keep in the moisture, especially when we were traveling through the desert. So I use this to try to get some of that off. My hair feels clean, but it doesn't feel stripped, so that's good. And now the next thing that I used is their restorative conditioner. I'm at the end of this. This is empty. I'll have to put a little bit of water in here. I'll have to put a little bit of water in here in order to get out the rest of it because I ain't wasting none of it because it ain't cheap. There you go. So now what I'm going to do is, if you recall in some of my earlier videos, I showed you how I make my own butter mixture. I made this in June of this year. And this is shea butter, argan oil, sweet almond oil, and vitamin E as a preservative. So this is my own mixture that I made. And I just broke into this jar a couple of weeks ago. So what I do is I have a little dish that I carry with me when I travel, and I scoop out with a plastic spoon some of my shea butter mixture. But then I also add about a capful of Jamaican black castor oil to that. And then I use maybe a little bit of olive oil or something else. It's very thick in the jar. And the reason I made it like that was so that I can add other oils if I want to switch up with something. Okay, so I'm going to get into styling my hair. Right now I just have it in really 4 sections. I have this section over here that I'm holding in place with a comb, and then I've got 2 sections in the back that are being held in place with 2 big jaw clips. So let's get into it. So like I said, I've started with my hair divided into these small sections, and I have this Shea Moisture restorative conditioner. This is a leave-in or a rinse out, right? And I've also got my spray bottle here because, like I say, I am in the desert, and the air is a little bit drier even than Oklahoma, which is where I'm headed toward. So I'll spray a little bit more water on it, and then I have not detangled yet, so I'll start out with my fingers and deal with any knots as I come across them. And take out any shed hair. And I'll take a little bit of this. And I'm going to oil my scalp here with the with these oils, because my hair is prone to dry out in the front. It's very, very high porosity, and I'm trying to keep as much moisture in as I possibly can. And then I'm going to use this. Go all the way to the end, as close to the end as you can get, and then give it a twirl. And then move on to the next section. Oops. Ugh. Now, when you have these little pieces like this in the front, it's a little bit shorter and kind of wiry. I take the back section and pull it over like that to try to keep it in place a little bit better. Okay, so that's one side done, the front. I will probably divide this one into two smaller ones later on, but right now I just wanted to give you an idea of what my process is. So I'll be back when it's finished. Okay, so I have finished twisting my hair for my two-strand twist, and as you can see, maybe you can't see, some of these are twisted forward and others are twisted backward. The ones that I have twisted forward is because I don't put gel on my edges or my hairline to lay it down. So I've got all these little wiry pieces that when I twist forward, it helps to pull them under, and the hair that I'm pulling from the back helps to tuck it in. So that's what I do as opposed to using gel. So here's what it looks like when I'm finished. I'll try to turn around. Hopefully you can see, because like I said, the lighting in here is not that great. So I don't have any particular pattern that I go in. I just part my hair with my fingers. And that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this channel with your friends. Leave your comments below, and I'll see you when I come off the road. Have a good one. Keep it natural.